should have been out of here 20 minutes ago.
You've only been here 20 minutes.
Can't slip anything by you, can I?
It's patient in one.
Taking a sick day.
Take some Claritin.
Everyone's a doctor suddenly.
Patient in one requested a male doctor.
Balls are in your court, doctor.
Union rules. I can't check out this guy's CP gonorrhea this close to lunch.
Exam room 1.
Well, it's sexist and a very dangerous precedent. People can choose the sex of their doctors. You gals will be out of business.
Exam room 1.
Sore throat? Well, it's not lupus. Well, not everyone can operate a zipper. You know, the up, the down. What comes next?
My new girlfriend. Never been with a guy who wasn't circumcised. So she freaked and...
Aha. And you wanted Rivka to feel all gemütlich. I get it. It's a Shonda.
Oh! I got some box cutters and,
Just like Abraham did it.
I sterilized them, which, I was told you're supposed
Stop
to.
talking. I'm gonna get a plastic surgeon. Get the Twinkie back in the wrapper.
My asthma. They said they'd fix it, but it didn't make any difference at all.
Well, sometimes doctors make mistakes. Anna, you have to try twice as hard to fix them. Are you using your inhaler?
All the time. Go through one a week.
You sure you're using it right?
Do I look like an idiot?
No. Why don't you show me how your inhaler works?
Jerk. What was that all about?
Jamaican chicken recipes.
The pageant starts in an hour. You have to do something. There's something wrong inside her head. It's like she has no idea what's going on around her.
I thought she was just flirting with me. Well, I could fix it, but it's gonna cost you $3.75. I'm not just gonna give you my coffee. Think of it as Costa Rican sober juice.
She's drunk?
That little minty scent hiding beneath the rose petal perfume and the cherry blossom moisturizer and the morning dew hairspray. You sneak into mommy's bathroom and gulp some of her mouthwash.
Gotta be perfect.
You spit it out.
Mommy doesn't.
You're not pregnant.
Well, I told you that. But there's got to be some other reason I'm still spotting.
Sure. You were pregnant. Based on your hormone levels, you've had a miscarriage.
I haven't even been on a date.
Right. Since it's physically impossible to have sex without someone buying you dinner.
I haven't had sex since I split up with my husband. That was almost a year ago.
Fine. Have it your way. Immaculate conception.
What do I do?
Well, it's obvious. Start a religion.
Petechial bruising? I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Gosh, the internet is such a wonderful tool.
It could be leukemia.
Definitely possible. The more likely diagnosis is hickey.
Well, it can't be a hickey.
Why is everybody so ashamed of sex all of a sudden?
I'm not having sex. I barely even thought about sex since my marriage. Ow!
I say you're having sex, you say you're not. Either you're lying or I'm wrong. Or there's some middle ground.
You mean like oral?
I mean you're having sex without knowing it. I'm testing you for booze, drugs, and GHB.
I don't drink. Or what's GHB?
The date rape drug. You have restored my faith in the human race. You're lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Just got your results back. No GHB, no nothing. Means you're having sex and you're lying about it.
No. And I have a new symptom. I have a rash on my butt. Do you wanna? Yeah. What is it?
It's a carpet burn.
No, it can't be. Doctor, I love sex. I miss it. I haven't had any in over a year.
Well, you managed to keep this appointment, so you have no short-term memory problem. Multiple personalities? You find yourself losing chunks of time? Did you wake up and you don't remember falling asleep?
No, I just wake up really exhausted.
Something upsetting you?
No. My ex lives in the apartment downstairs. He's always calling me, always wanting to get back together, complaining about mixed signals. Get out of my life. How much clearer can you get?
We have a sleep lab in the basement. If nothing else, it'll get you away from your ex for a night. These were your brain waves at 2:45 a.m. Here it comes. There's an abrupt jump from slow wave sleep. This indicates partial sleep arousal. The most common type is somnambulism, sleepwalking.
That would explain why I'm so tired when I wake up.
Yes, and also why you were pregnant. And the hickeys. And the carpet burn.
I had sex in my sleep.
Sexsomnia is a documented disorder. You said your ex lives downstairs.
I'll kill him.
Okay, but he probably didn't know that you were asleep. Sexsomniacs can act pretty normal. I'm gonna write you a prescription for a low-dose antidepressant. It'll let you sleep better. If you want to save yourself the $15 copay, you could have sex while you're awake.
He's my ex.
You live in the same building. You haven't had sex with anyone else for a year. You sleepwalk right into his arms. Call me crazy, but I'm sensing unresolved issues.
It's about my bowel movements.
What is it these days? You sure you want to be here for this?
We do everything together.
Of course. Toilet can be a lonely place. Drop your pants, I'll suit up.
They float.
Huh?
My bowel movements. Honey says they're not supposed to.
I'm a nutritionist.
Yes, I could tell from the cool toe loop sandals.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And the natural fiber clothing, I assume, means some kind of vegetarian denomination?
We're vegans. At first, I was a little concerned about the lack of protein, but Honey showed me you can get it from lots.
Well, whatever floats your poop. And you've been together how long? 6 months?
How'd you know?
Because after 6 months, poop love fades. If you've been together shorter than that, then I'll explain right after this break. You're cheating on Honey.
What? No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
It's okay. I get it.
Well, I was gonna say relax, but oddly enough, you seem pretty relaxed already.
You're accomplished. You're funny. You can have whatever you want. Women are gonna...
He's not cheating with another woman. He's cheating with another food group.
What?
His floaters float because they're full of fat. Probably had a big cheeseburger for lunch.
You're eating flesh?
It's just a hamburger. Not all the time.
You're disgusting.
Soy cakes taste like cardboard. Unsalted cardboard.
I'm accomplished. I'm funny. Can I have whatever I want? Lift up your chin. Sister, you're having an asthma attack. I need you to relax. Roll up your sleeve, please. I'll give you epinephrine. Open your lungs and help you breathe.
What happened?
Did she take the pill?
Yes.
It's probably an allergic reaction.
She's allergic to an anti-allergy medicine?
I figure somebody's out to get her. How are you feeling?
Better.
I'll put you on some steroids instead.
Is my heart supposed to be feeling so funny?
It's called adrenaline. Makes your heart beat fast. But not this fast. Get a nurse, please.
Help! Somebody help us!
Somebody get in here! Call a code and charge up a defibrillator. She's got no pulse.
How you feeling, sister?
I seem to be a little better. They gave me some medication.
Prednisone. It's a steroid to help with the inflammation.
Has Dr. House figured out what I have? Will I be okay?
We're not sure what's wrong yet. You'll have a chest CT scan this afternoon that'll help with the diagnosis.
Dr. House is giving her medication and he doesn't know what she has yet?
Trust, Sister Pius. It all happens for a reason.
What about you, Chase? You believe in God?
I believe Sister Augustine has no vascular pathology, which means no Church-Strauss.
Which means House made a mistake.
No, not necessarily. It could be something else. Thyrotoxicosis or a carcinoid.
I don't get you. You don't believe in God, but you're willing to put complete faith in one man?
Please. The smell.
Let's get her out of there.
I'm coming, sister. I gotcha. I'm coming.
The smell. Gonna be sick.
There's no smell.
Oh,
It's okay.
no, good. Oh, it's Jesus. It's Jesus. He's coming for me. He's burning me with his touch.
Let's get her on some Ativan.
Oh, please.
Smells religious visions of symptomatic temporal lobe swelling. We don't want her to.
Oh, she's seizing. Trauma.
Help me get her on her side.
Religious visions?
Yeah. And next comes.
Do all of you lie? It's good strategy. It's simpler when you all tell the same lie. But she has not spent her entire life as a good Catholic. When she had a cardiac arrest, I had to open her blouse to do CPR, and I learned two things. Nuns can have nice breasts, and she has a tattoo on her shoulder of a skunk. Now, maybe it's the sacred skunk of Joseph. As far as I know, Catholic foster care and monasteries do not keep tattoo parlors in their refectories.
We consider that our life begins when we put on our habits and take our vows. What happens before then?
It's irrelevant to you, but it's relevant to me.
Sister Augustine went into foster care when she was 6 years old, but she left when she was 12. She lived on the streets. She got into drugs. When she was 15, she became pregnant, tried to self-abort. She lost the child. She became ill. We took her in when she came back. If we had thought it was medically relevant, we would have told you.
It's not. This tea is delicious. Local herbs?
Any change with the medication?
Yes, she's getting worse. Lung function's deteriorating, but UN and creatinine continuing to rise. She's starting to run a fever and the rash is spreading. At this rate, she's not gonna make Christmas.
Maybe House was right. Maybe there is an underlying condition that explains the symptoms, something we haven't considered.
Like what?
It could be a metabolic disorder.
Specifically?
Like a genetic.
Specifically?
I'm just saying.
You're just saying you think House is right.
I might be right.
Of course he might be right. It might be the hand of God at work. Don't say it's something else unless you've got something concrete to offer. What's this, hemlock?
I'm gonna do you the biggest favor one doctor can do another. I'm gonna stop you from killing your patient. It's figwort tea. Great for that little pick-me-up we're all looking for in the morning. Opens the lungs, increases the blood pressure, stimulates the heart. Unfortunately, if you then get injected with even 0.1 cc of epinephrine, instant cardiac arrest. Still, what the hell, it tastes great.
Sister Augustine
Has been drinking it religiously, so to speak.
Take the cardiac arrest out of the equation.
All the rest of the symptoms can be explained by a severe long-term allergic reaction.
Well, that's what Cameron said in the beginning.
Yes, she did. Hold on. But your unwillingness to stick by your diagnosis almost killed this woman. Take a lesson from Foreman. Stand up for what you believe. Okay, let's go figure out how to save a nun.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Because it's been untreated for so long, it's gone from a simple watery eyes, scratchy throat allergy to a whopping I'm gonna kick your ass allergy, compromising her immune system, diminishing her ability to heal, and breaking down her organ system. So, what's the source?
The dish soap.
No. Symptoms persisted days after the dishwashing episode. It's got to be something she's been exposed to here in the hospital as well as the monastery.
What about the tea? It caused her arrhythmia.
It could be, but it's not definitive.
We'll skin test for allergens.
Not yet. She's too reactive. She tests positive to everything. We need to stabilize her, isolate her from all possible allergens, give her system a rest.
Get her in a clean room.
Okay, we'll gradually introduce allergens and see how she responds. When she reacts to something, we'll know that's what's killing her.
We'll call you if anything changes.
Will she be all right?
As long as she's not exposed to anything that can aggravate her allergies, she'll be fine.
Some help in here. Screw the procedure. She's in anaphylactic shock.
No way, she's in the damn clean room.
You kidding me? Get in here. 21 cc, Betty.
She's about to intubate.
I got it. Get the ambulance. I'm in. Breathing stabilized.
It's a clean room.
How do you get an allergic reaction in a clean room?
Maybe it was the preservatives in the IV.
Check that.
Latex tubing?
Check that. Check everything.
Well, it could be mast cell leukemia. It can cause anaphylaxis.
Check the blood levels. And it's not eosinophilia or idiopathic anaphylaxis.
Maybe it's just divine will.
How'd it go? She has God inside her. Would have been easier to deal with a tumor.
Maybe she's allergic to God.
Looked everywhere for an allergen that could be causing this reaction except one place, inside her.
On her medical history, she didn't mention any surgery.
She had one.
Can we get the records? What hospital was it
They
at?
didn't have it at a hospital. Order full body scan.
What if she refuses?
Tell her I'm looking for a miracle.
No piercings, no fillings, no surgical pins in the arm, no implants.
It's clean as a whistle.
What's that looking for?
What is that?
Dunno. Work on it. Get a 3D representation.
Oh my God.
The copper cross, form of birth control pulled off the market in the 80s.
So she's allergic to copper.
Rare, but it happens.
Wouldn't she know she had an IUD?
She had an abortion. IUD must have been left in, embedded in the endometrial tissue where it couldn't be detected.
So all we have to do is remove the IUD.
Then the symptoms should subside.
I got this IUD when I was 15. It's been more than 20 years.
Or prolonged exposure to an allergen with minimal symptoms. But at some point, all it takes is one last contact to cause a full-blown reaction. It's like a balloon filled with air, one last breath. It explodes.
The first time I got the rash was when I was washing the copper cookware.
And all your subsequent symptoms came from ingesting food prepared in it.
Dr. House found his miracle.
I doubt he'll interpret it that way.
You don't need a $400 handbag.
It's kind of hard to check your throat when you're flapping your guns around.
Hi.
But it's for the fall formal.
He doesn't care if it's for the presidential inauguration.
But I'm using Marissa's old dress. It's free.
Yeah, you know what else is free? Roof over your head, the food you eat, your phone, your computer. How long have you been congested?
A week, ever since we got back from Fresno.
Fresno? That's in France, right? See the Parthenon?
California. I've got no appetite. I'm aching all over. I'm weak.
Does that hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Does his voice always have that unattractive nasal tone?
Totally.
I'm gonna take that giggle as a no. Fever, aches, weakness, loss of appetite. Been having any anal sex with IV drug users lately?
Of course not. I'm married.
You think she might have been having...
No.
It's probably a rhinovirus.
What's that?
Cold. Take this 4 times a day. Stay off airplanes, flying cesspools.
Oops. I dropped something. If there's anything else you can think of, please call.
Yes?
He's too old and weak. Hi. How are you?
Not as good as you think I am.
Don't worry, I'm not stalking you. My dad just lost his medicine. I need to come back for another prescription.
Yeah, right. He's moving it on the street, isn't he?
Yeah, my dad, the meth kingpin. Why haven't you returned any of my calls?
plan to. In a couple of years.
I was just calling to say thank you. And to tell you how impressed I was. You diagnosed my dad by just looking at him.
Felt his glands, too.
Oh, there's my dad. I gotta go.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, and you really don't have to wait a couple years to return my calls. Just 6 months till I turn 18. Hi, Dr. House.
Hello, girl whose name I don't remember, but whose dad I treated, so I don't really know why she's here.
Allie. I think I caught what my dad has. The rhino thing.
Right. Does that hurt?
Little. It's in my chest, too.
Of course it is. Kinda had access through the shirt. This'll work.
Feels good.
Exactly when did New Jersey run out of horny 17-year-old boys?
About 5 weeks ago. It's been very lonely.
The ventilation scan was normal. Time to send him home.
Can't leave right now. Well, congratulations, you are the proud owner of your very own rhino thing.
A rhinovirus? You can't leave because she has a cold?
Can't leave because Cuddy says I can't leave. Carpet?
Never.
Nothing to talk about.
Your girlfriend called the clinic 15 times looking for you today.
Huh. A lot to discuss. China patterns.
House. She's a stalker.
Right. Couldn't be that she finds me interesting, attractive. Has to be that she's insane.
She's called you 15 times. Your mother's not that interested in
Well,
you.
maybe I'd be better adjusted if she was.
I'm notifying security.
Is this about the carpet? You think I'll back off if you block all my fun?
You better not be having fun.
I'm having fun. Not having sex.
She's dangerous.
She's not dangerous.
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
Men are stupid.
I'm with you so far.
I'm notifying security.
Give her a break. She's not dangerous. She's insightful. You can't stop our love!
Hey.
You could get into a lot of trouble being here.
I wanted to see you.
Yeah, I got that. So did everyone else. They think you're a stalker.
One could argue those people might be jealous of your attention.
Yes, I actually made that argument.
And going home?
It's the plan.
In Iceland, the age of consent is 14.
I'm surprised tourism isn't a bigger industry up there.
So today I'm jailbait, but in 22 weeks, anybody can do anything to me. Will I be so different in 22 weeks?
22 weeks is enough for an embryo to grow arms and legs.
It's just a line. An arbitrary line drawn by a bunch of saddled men in robes.
Yeah. Who cares what judges think?
Didn't think of you as the guy who followed rules just because they were rules.
You are over 10 years younger than me. I said over. Gotta go.
House.
Dr. Cuddy, do you happen to know the way to the Icelandic consulate? This young woman, a stranger to me, was just asking directions.
Security was going to call the police. I don't want to do that to you. Go home.
She needed a ride.
She got here on her own. She can get home on her own. Now. And if I see you on hospital grounds again, I will call the police.
After that look, I'm feeling a little frisky. Looks like you're up.
I'm ovulating. Let's go.
The frisky, it went away.
House, this isn't a game.
If I leave her alone, can I have my carpet back?
No.
Laurie, forget about my carpet. Can I have her? Listen to me. Do you have any idea what you'd have to look forward to if you stayed with me? 9 chances out of 10, we both wind up in a jail.
You're only saying that to make me go.
I'm saying it because it's true. Inside of us, we both know that you belong with Victor. Is there Victor in your class? If you're not with someone your age, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. And for the rest of your life.
What about us?
We'll always have Fresno. I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of 2 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now, here's looking at you. Damn. Was there an earthquake when you were in Fresno?
What?
I ask all my girlfriends that.
Yeah, a little one.
Damn.
What? What is it?
It's not love. You have a spore in your brain. Coccidioides immitis. California's full of them. They get an earthquake, you get released into the air, you breathe it in, you get a cold. Turns into sinus congestion, aches, weakness, milky tears, and sometimes loss of inhibition and judgment. Damn.
So, loving you, wanting to have sex with you is all just the spore stopping?
You'd probably live. Damn. How can I help you this beautiful morning?
You got any cases?
3. Got a teenage African-American lung transplant
Next 2 days, you'll be doing nothing but clinic work.
I just said...
You were lying.
Well, then why'd you ask?
Because if you told the truth, I was only going to give you 1 day of clinic duty.
That's dishonest. I refuse to participate
You'll
in this.
do it. You owe me. I kept you out of jail. I can put you back.
Perjurer.
Felon.
How can I help you this beautiful morning?
I told the nurse I have a runny nose, but I don't. I think I have syphilis or gonorrhea.
I think I have an STD.
I think I have a...
You ordered a CT on a patient with a bug in his ear.
How did you know I was here?
Ran into Cameron in the clinic.
Ran into?
You ordered pointless tests just to...
Wouldn't have been pointless if you hadn't run into Cameron.
She got punished. She's stuck with another dying patient. Is that Vicodin?
Breath mint. Thought you were gonna kiss me.
What happened to rehab?
I got out.
It was a scam?
Enough foreplay. You gonna kiss me or not?
You are going back to the clinic or jail.
You perjured yourself to keep me out of jail. How are you gonna...
I only did that because I thought you were getting clean.
So it's do clinic duty or go to jail.
Yes.
And then it'll be finish your paperwork or go to jail. Help with fundraising or go to jail. Do your job or go to jail. I think I'd rather go to jail.
You owe me.
Beautiful.
Thank you. It's dry.
Who cares? It's beautiful. A lawn were half as well maintained as that, pigeons wouldn't have the nerve to poop on it.
Good grooming is important.
Is that a shot?
People do judge you on your appearance. When you entered, I noted your shirt hadn't been pressed. You hadn't shaved in quite some time.
I extrapolated you are a person for whom detail was not a major concern. I was worried you might apply that same standard in your
You
work.
use toenail clippers up there?
They're longer, so they allow me to better reach the upper hairs.
I'm wearing a rumpled shirt and forgot to brush my hair this week. You've got athlete's foot in your nose. I'm ready to be judged. Okay, $50 to any patient who is willing to leave here right now.
House. You can't.
My money.
I don't care. People do
They'll
not.
leave for $50. They're not all that sick.
Or they're poor and desperate, which is why this place is here.
If they're that poor, then they'd rather have $50.
Can I have the money?
Look, it's monogrammed. He doesn't need money. Ergo, he's not sick.
And the blood?
Could be anybody's. Monogram's definitely his.
We need to talk.
Doesn't matter what you say, do, or threaten. I will find a way out.
How can we make this more interesting for you?
How can we make the sky green? How can we make the tall short? You cannot make the uninteresting interesting.
I'll pay you $10 for every patient you diagnose without touching. You pay me $10 for everyone you have to touch.
You're making this into a game for me, from which I can only conclude this isn't a game for you.
No.
Why? You think if I deal with enough people, I'll find some humanity?
Yes.
Why I have to do this myself?
I got a bum leg. Say ah.
Feels rough.
Yes, it's a rash. I'm gonna need more than rough.
Well, it's just rough. Can't you feel it?
Well, I could, but then what satisfaction would you get?
Got it.
Start counting. How many?
26.
Okay, either you suck at math or you're gonna die in 2 seconds. You suck at math. Diagnosis, prescription. You owe me 30. I owe you 10.
Test results are back for your STD patients. I'm not paying you for them. You already touched them.
How old are you?
30.
And you've never seen an after-school special? Dawson's Creek? How do you get to 30 and not know about condoms?
Oh, God, I have an STD.
No, but you will. Every patient who comes in here for an STD test has one thing in common. They had a SWS, sex while stupid. How old are you?
60.
You're lying. That's not the point. Have you never seen Dawson's Creek?
I feel good.
That's your complaint. Your major symptom.
I told her this was a waste of time.
I notice colors more. And music. I'm really hearing music. I'm 82, and I'm supposed to be playing canasta with the other old ladies, but now, when I see a guy with a cute butt, I can't stop looking at him. Or a sexy beard.
And you figure that enjoying cute butts is a sign of disease.
It all started a month ago when Mark rented Gone with the Wind for me, but it had the wrong DVD in it.
Oh, right. I forgot. This is all my fault.
Of course, he was too busy to bring it back.
Yeah, like I don't have a life.
So I watched it, and it had this actor in it, this kid called Ashton Kutcher. Now, I think about Ashton all the time. All the time. You remind me of him. Same bedroom eyes.
People are always mixing us up.
I suppose you need to check my heart.
No, that won't be necessary.
I told you.
But I am going to admit you to the hospital for tests.
What tests? She's just old.
You're just insufferable. Your mother has had a sudden personality change. She should be checked out. I'll have a nurse come in and admit her. I'm too handsome to do paperwork.
The healer with his magic powers. I could rub his gentle brow for hours. His manly chest, his stubbled jaw. Everything about him leaves me raw.
Psych ward's upstairs.
With joy. Oh, House, your very name will never leave this girl the same. It's not bad for an 82-year-old. She asked me to give that to her true love.
What can I say? Chicks with no teeth turn me on.
That's fairly disgusting.
And that's ageism.
You better watch yourself around this babe. Here are her test results.
Oh, Dr. House.
Well, it took you long enough. We've been waiting here
Mr. Adams, would you step outside for a moment?
Why?
Because you irritate me.
He is my son, Doctor. He's just a little cranky from not eating.
Fine. Mrs. Adams, have you had any recent sexual activity?
What?
Well, I don't suppose fantasies count.
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, I've hit kind of a dry spell. Only for the last, I don't know, 15 years.
She's confused. My father died 8 years ago, a heart attack.
Not in bed, dear. Why do you ask?
Because you have tested positive for syphilis.
That's impossible. And insulting.
I don't think it's the first time that Mom has heard this diagnosis.
Cupid's disease. That's what we used to call it.
When did you get it?
1939. Prom night, I think. He had a Chevrolet. It was before I met your father.
You said that... You said Dad was your first love.
He was. We're talking about sex. But I was treated.
Which suppressed it. In your case, for 60 years. But now it's back, and the spirochetes that cause syphilis are eating away at your brain cells.
Oh, that's revolting.
It's not as revolting as chlamydia. It's got seepage. And it's the 21st century. We got flying cars, robot dogs, penicillin. High-dose regimen for 2 weeks, you're cured.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, well, pinch yourself.
I guess for the next 2 weeks, I better practice safe sex.
You'll be fine. Just feed that cranky kid.
Experiencing fatigue and weakness.
Wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that you're 102 years old.
Usually he's strong as an ox.
102-year-old ox.
He has tingling in his feet and his legs. I want a full battery of tests.
Carbon dating?
I'll pay cash if it's not covered.
Well, it's nice of you to float your friend.
He's not my friend. He's my father. He's 22 years older than me.
Well, that's true. He's definitely had his jowls done. Statistically, if he didn't have these symptoms, he'd be like most people of his age. Dead for the past several decades.
Do the tests. I'm sick.
You have a bad case of natural causes.
Do the damn tests.
If the vial fills with sand, we take that as a bad sign.
Dr. House!
Don't tell me. Your father's hairline is receding and he needs more tests.
He's 102. His next test is an autopsy. Look, I love the old man, but I gotta get him out of the damn house. He can't do anything without me. He needs to be in a care facility.
Well, so tell him. He's a big boy now.
I can't. I'm his whole life. But if it comes from a doctor...
That's very generous when you were 30.
Pretend to run the tests, and then tell him he can't live with me anymore.
Forget the tests.
I think Junior might have a few words to say about that.
I love him, but he can't let go.
$40 says he can.
I can't do anything without him helping me like I'm senile. If I go back there, I'm gonna rip his throat out.
You sure you won't warm up to him over time?
Skip the blood work. Tell my son it's grim news. I need to be in a nursing home. A private room. Make it a suite.
Be our little secret. I've got your test results. You have the metabolism, blood counts, liver and kidney function of a 92-year-old, which is great because you're 102. What's not so great is the average life expectancy is 78. It is my recommendation that you move into a home with round-the-clock care.
I can't believe it.
Can't my son give me round-the-clock care?
Not unless you've done your 2-year certification in Tiburon swab technology.
There must be some other way. Just because he has a little tingling and some trouble feeling hot and cold and some difficulty.
You can't feel hot and cold?
Not lately, but at my age.
Show me your teeth. Dentures, fairly worn. I'm guessing 10 years old. Show me your denture cream.
Why would he carry denture cream?
Because he has zinc poisoning. To get it from denture cream, you'd have to take so much of it. Trust me, he never leaves home without it.
How much do you use, Pop?
About a tube a day. I buy it online. So what does this mean?
Bizarrely, it explains all your symptoms. Better fitting dentures, you'll be fine. Medically, there's no reason to go anywhere. Hospital rebate. You might want to put it towards couples therapy. And you've never seen an after-school special. How do you live to your age and not know about condoms?
I have an STD.
Yeah. You're actually the first one today. Lucky day. Well, not for you, but you gotta feel good for everyone else. It's chlamydia. As bad news goes, it's about the best. Oh, settle down. It's treatable. It's actually curable. All you gotta do is take these pills.
Don't touch me!
Someone to cover a patient.
House, you committed to...
She was raped. You think I'm the right doctor for her?
We've assigned another doctor to your care.
I didn't mean to upset Dr. House.
He knows that. That's not why we're doing this.
I like to keep being treated by him.
Why?
Just do.
Well, trust me, it's better if you deal with somebody who specializes...
I'm fine.
You told Dr. House it's been less than a week. You haven't told anyone other than him. Emotionally, you're still...
You know what I'm dealing with? You know what I'm going through?
No. You think Dr. House does? I'm not suggesting either one of us be your doctor. Dr. Stone is a psychiatrist.
Dr. House is too busy. I could wait.
Why do you want me?
I don't know.
I don't want to treat you.
You're just saying that so I'll see the psychiatrist.
True, except for the word just. I'm saying I don't want to treat you so you'll see the psychiatrist, and because I don't want to treat you.
Why don't you want to treat me anymore?
I never wanted to treat you. The fact that you were raped holds no interest for me. It's nothing personal.
There's nothing to treat. You're physically healthy.
Okay. But I want you to be my doctor.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, you gotta have a reason. Everything has a reason.
I trust you.
I see that's a bad reason. So I'll lie to you. I'll tell you anything just to get you out of here.
I don't care. I want to talk to you.
Look, you were raped. And all control was taken away from you. And you're trying to find that control again. You want me because I don't want you.
I'm raping you.
In a very non-invasive, more annoying than traumatic.
Get the hell out of here.
I'll send in Dr. Stone. How long has Stone been in with her?
Are you concerned?
You know how many people get raped every day?
So it's common, therefore boring.
If we were to care about every person suffering on the planet, life would shut down.
How about just the ones we need?
They deserve our sympathy more than the other people.
So your solution is not to give a damn about any of them. How do you do that? How do you take that theory and put it in fact?
What happened?
Pills, benzos. We need to get her stomach pumped.
Respiration shallow.
What did you say to her?
Nothing that would make her want to.
Heartbeats irregular.
What did she say to you?
Nothing. I gave her a couple sedatives, turned around, she grabbed the whole bottle.
You must have said something.
I said plenty. She said nothing. I was with her for over an hour. She didn't say one word.
You gonna do that again? You're gonna be okay, physically.
Which is all that interests you. You're here.
Under orders.
How would you tell me that?
So I don't like hypocrisy.
But you don't have a problem with cruelty?
Which brings us back to, why do you want me?
I don't know.
You tried to kill yourself because you couldn't talk to me. You must have a reason.
Why does there always have to be a reason? Can't we just talk?
Here's a phone. Talk to a friend, family member. Call the police.
If she wants to talk about the weather, talk about the weather. She wants normalcy. She wants to feel like the world didn't end.
Right. I'll tell her that everything went on without her. Babies were born, people got married. Thousands of people will remember the day she got raped as the happiest day of their lives.
You might not want to phrase it quite that way.
You need to get her to talk about what happened.
No, he doesn't.
Pretending it didn't happen.
Wrong. Pretending this didn't happen is the best thing she could possibly do.
She's got to make this real.
You know what we should be trying to make real or process? The few decent moments in our lives, not the crap.
Maybe you're right. Except there's no way she can pretend this didn't happen, so she has no choice but to process it.
You gotta tell me what happened.
You don't really want to hear.
Sure I do.
You're lying.
This doesn't have to destroy your life.
I know.
It doesn't mean anything about you. It wasn't your fault.
I know.
You did nothing wrong. Some jerk hurt you, that's all.
I know.
You're worried that you can never trust men again.
No.
Statistically, there was always a chance this could happen. The fact that it did happen doesn't change anything. The world doesn't suck any more today than it did yesterday.
I know all that.
Well, then what do you want me to tell you?
Nothing. I just want to talk.
About nothing. If we talk about nothing, nothing will change.
It might.
How?
Time. Time changes everything.
That's what people say. It's not true. Doing things changes things. Not doing things leaves things exactly as they were.
need treatment for my type 2 diabetes.
There's absolutely no part of that sentence that is true.
I've been experiencing weight gain, fatigue, and sluggishness.
Weight loss is a symptom of diabetes. Fatigue is a symptom of thinking you have a disease you don't actually have. And sluggishness is a synonym of fatigue.
I need insulin. I know it.
Much as I'd like to kill you by dangerously lowering your blood sugar, murder violates my parole.
That blood work is weeks old. Test me again.
I am the test. The test is negative. The test also thinks you're a giant pain in the ass. That last insult was your cue to leave.
Test me.
Fine. Wait right here.
Thank you.
Sleep study. Please make sure he's not disturbed for the next 8 hours.
Test my urine.
Looks like I was wrong about my diagnosis.
Yeah, I have diabetes.
No, but you're not a hypochondriac. Or you would have imagined some new disease after I shot down the first one. So whose urine is that? Diabetic girlfriend without health insurance?
It's not a scam. I'm sick. Now I have swollen ankles.
Medical term is cankles. Is there some black market in insulin that I don't know about?
It's in my genes. My old man got diabetes at 50. My older brother got it at 50. I just turned 50.
Well, it's a great argument if diabetes was a gold watch.
I got sciatica like my dad. Class 4 hemorrhoids like him. I need to get a jump on this thing.
You have to stop the transfusion.
You gonna test my urine or what?
Not diabetes. Apple juice. Easiest way to fake a spike in blood sugar.
Dr. House?
Unless you're a locksmith or an electrician with political contacts, I'm busy.
My husband saw you in the clinic. Wants treatment for diabetes.
My condolences on your forthcoming divorce.
He keeps imagining symptoms. And now I have to make him these awful anti-diabetic meals.
Since I have no intention of testing him, treating him, or cooking for him,
Could you write me a fake prescription for insulin?
the advantage of fake prescriptions is you don't have to be a real doctor to write one.
Just tell me what's safe to inject in his thigh. His symptoms will go away, and then I can show him he was never sick. Water?
Imaginary medicine is not my specialty. I do have an imaginary colleague who's just sent me an imaginary page. Imagine how sorry I am. Cankles.
Is there some problem with the prescription you gave me?
I'm faint. I've been gaining more weight. I think I need a bigger dose.
If you double his placebo, you might drown. Also, you forgot to mention that your heart rate is slow.
My heart rate is not 52.
Technical term is slow. Those awful anti-diabetic meals you eat, they contain bok choy?
A pound of it every day.
Bok choy has glucosinolates, which inhibit thyroid function and account for all your symptoms.
So, this isn't diabetes.
You have a bad case of irony. The food that you're eating to stop making you sick is making you sick.
And maybe I don't have my father's crummy genes after all.
On the other hand, maybe you're fat enough to get diabetes even without him.
I want to get Depo-Provera.
Actually, at your age, as long as you're careful, the risk of you getting pregnant is pretty limited.
Yeah, but it would calm me down, right, if I get a high enough dose.
You mean calm as in peaceful lake on a cool summer evening? Or in the lesser used meaning of nothing can ever bother you again because life has absolutely no meaning? High dose of Depo-Provera will chemically castrate you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get up to leave now. I'm gonna walk to that door, turn the handle, and then you're suddenly gonna decide that you have to tell me the truth. I'm gonna have to turn around, come all the way back. You see, the thing is, my leg hurts. Can we cut the walking out of the equation?
I love cows.
Any particular variety? Guernseys? Holsteins?
Which are the black and white ones?
Oh, God.
I pass a farm on my way to school, and they're so beautiful. They're so majestic, I dream about them. Leather shoes, hamburgers. How can anybody do that to a cow?
Make love, not belts. It's beautiful.
I haven't actually...
Oh, relax. It's something we doctors deal with all the time. I'm gonna write you the name of a drug. You don't need a prescription. It looks just like Depo-Provera.
But does it do the same thing?
Oh, God, no. That stuff has all sorts of nasty side effects. It's real medicine. Now, this is all you need. Your frat buddies will be completely fooled. You tell them how appalled the doctor was. Lots of laughs.
I think I broke my ankle. I was kicked by a hoof. I'm so in love. She was so beautiful.
Which one?
One of the black and white ones. I'm not sure what type.
Which type? Which one? I want a name.
Why would it have a name?
Not it. She. Or he. I want to know her dreams, her hopes.
It's a cow.
Hey, I'm not the one who said he was in love. People who actually have this condition rationalize it. They dismiss it. They don't elevate it to the level of poetry. Plus, there's a wooden splinter in there. So either you hit yourself with a 2x4 or Elsie has a pig leg. I'm off duty at 6. Give yourself another whack. Come back and scam somebody else.
I'm sick. And you're a doctor. You have a duty to help me.
Technically, I don't have to treat anybody before running a series of painful and often humiliating tests.
Whatever you need.
Got your labs. Do you eat guinea pigs?
No.
How about hamsters or mice? Humans?
What are you talking about? Is something wrong with me?
Absolutely nothing. Your blood work is perfect. You got lots of vitamins, minerals, all kinds of proteins, including a little something I like to call bovine serum albumin, which you get from eating the animals mentioned. Or cow. You don't really worship cows. So I have to wonder, what could be more humiliating than someone calling your girlfriend a cow and not being metaphorical? Nice.
It's my mom.
Either that's a very old photograph or it's your stepmom.
She goes around the house in a bikini, or less. I can't stop thinking about her. My dad's in Europe. I'll be watching TV. She'll give me a massage. I can't walk for an hour.
Still. Cows.
She's my mother.
Step.
Please? I just need the medicine for 3 months until I graduate and I move out of the house.
Fourth circle of hell. Charting goes a lot faster when you eliminate all classic poetry.
Writing down what we already know to be read by nobody. Pretty sure Dante would agree that qualifies as useless.
You're over 2 weeks behind in your charting.
Oops, I missed.
What are you, 8?
Could an 8-year-old do this?
Better stop or it'll stick that way. You have a patient in exam 1.
Yeah, but see, I'm off at 12 and it's already 5 off.
She's been waiting for you since 11.
Melancholy without hope. Which circle is that? Hi, I'm Dr. House. What seems to be the problem?
Show him your hands, Augustine. It looks like stigmata.
Pious?
You must be all the talk around the holy water cooler. You washing a lot of dishes recently?
I help out in the kitchen.
Anything new in the kitchen?
We just got a donation of saucepans and pots this week. I unpacked and washed them.
Should have spent your time saving souls. It's easier on the hands. This is contact dermatitis. You're allergic to dish soap.
Nonsense. We've always used that soap. Why is there a problem now?
I've been a doctor for years. Why do I have to keep assuring people that I know what I'm doing? A person can become allergic to substances that they've had repeated and prolonged exposure to. The good news is,
free samples. Diphenhydramine. It's an antihistamine. It'll stop the allergic reaction. Take one every 8 hours. It might make you feel a little sleepy. And get some of that over-the-counter cortisone cream.
Thank you, doctor.
You want some water?
I have some tea.
Well, you just relax for a few minutes. This stuff works pretty fast. Lift up your chin. Sister, you're having an asthma attack. I need you to relax. Roll up your sleeve, please. Give you epinephrine. Open your lungs and help you breathe.
What happened?
Did she take the pill?
Yes.
It's probably an allergic reaction.
She's allergic to an anti-allergy medicine?
I figure somebody's out to get her. How are you feeling?
Better.
I'll put you on some steroids instead.
Is my heart supposed to be feeling so funny?
It's called adrenaline. Makes your heart beat fast. But not this fast. Get a nurse, please.
Help! Somebody help us!
Somebody get in here! Call a code and charge up a defibrillator. She's got no pulse.
Sister Augustine lived in Catholic foster care until she came to us. Tea?
Sure. Do all of you lie? It's good strategy. Simpler when you all tell the same lie. But she has not spent her entire life as a good Catholic. When she had a cardiac arrest, I had to open her blouse to do CPR, and I learned two things. Nuns can have nice breasts, and she has a tattoo on her shoulder of a skunk. Now, maybe it's the sacred skunk of Joseph. As far as I know, Catholic foster care and monasteries do not keep tattoo parlors in their refectories.
We consider that our life begins when we put on our habits and take our vows. What happens before then?
It's irrelevant to you, but it's relevant to me.
Sister Augustine went into foster care when she was 6 years old, but she left when she was 12. She lived on the streets. She got into drugs. When she was 15, she became pregnant, tried to self-abort. She lost the child. She became ill. We took her in when she came back. If we had thought it was medically relevant, we would have told you.
It's not. This tea is delicious. Local herbs?
What's this, hemlock?
I'm gonna do you the biggest favor one doctor can do another. I'm gonna stop you from killing your patient. It's figwort tea. Great for that little pick-me-up we're all looking for in the morning. Opens the lungs, increases the blood pressure, stimulates the heart. Unfortunately, if you then get injected with even 0.1 cc of epinephrine, instant cardiac arrest. Still, what the hell, it tastes great.
Sister Augustine
has been drinking it religiously, so to speak.
Take the cardiac arrest out of the equation.
All the rest of the symptoms can be explained by a severe long-term allergic reaction.
Well, that's what Cameron said in the beginning.
Yes, she did. Hold on. But your unwillingness to stick by your diagnosis almost killed this woman. Take a lesson from Foreman. Stand up for what you believe. Okay, let's go figure out how to save a nun.
What is that? Dunno. Lock on it. Get a 3D representation.
Oh my God.
The copper cross, form of birth control, pulled off the market in the 80s.
So she's allergic to copper?
Rare, but it happens.
Wouldn't she know she had an IUD?
She had an abortion. IUD must have been left in, embedded in the endometrial tissue where it couldn't be detected.
So all we have to do is remove the IUD.
Then the symptoms should subside.
I got this IUD when I was 15. It's been more than 20 years.
Or prolonged exposure to an allergen with minimal symptoms. But at some point, all it takes is one last contact to cause a full-blown reaction. It's like a balloon filled with air, one last breath. It explodes.
The first time I got the rash was when I was washing the copper cookware.
And all your subsequent symptoms came from ingesting food prepared in it.
Dr. House found his miracle.
I doubt he'll interpret it that way.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, I'm Whitney.
Hi, Whitney. How can I help you?
I have a terrible headache.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'll get you fixed up. Is there anything else you need? Like a bottle of water, coffee, mint tea?
No, but that's so nice. Usually the clinic doctors are kind of rushed.
If you can't be nice, why be a doctor? So where do you feel the pain?
In the back of my head here.
Uh-huh. It's Becarious sign. That'll be gone by your 3rd trimester.
I'm not in school.
Neither is your fetus.
Oh, God.
You didn't know you were pregnant?
How do you know that just from the headache?
How do I know? I missed my period. I got fat, threw up. Oh, no, wait, that's how you know.
What?
I know because of the tight shirt stretched over the swollen boobs, the salt craving you imported into the clinic, the motion sickness patch that doesn't do anything for the kind of sickness that you feel in the morning.
I'm a virgin. So is my fiance.
I believe him.
Aren't there other ways I could get pregnant, like sitting on a toilet seat?
Absolutely. There would need to be a guy sitting between you and the toilet seat, but yes, absolutely. I was doing so well.
Dr. House? This is my fiance, Jeff.
She says you told her you can get pregnant from sitting on a toilet seat.
I said those words, but with particular inflection.
I knew it wasn't true.
Well, is there any other way? Isn't it possible?
There was a reported case of a Civil War soldier who was shot in the testicles, and the musket ball carried the non-musket ball into the uterus of a woman working in a neighboring field. 9 months later, a miracle child was born. Also, maybe she cheated on you.
We made a promise.
We do other stuff in bed. Couldn't some of his sperm have made it up there somehow?
More likely it came from the guy whose penis made it up there somehow, but sure, anything's possible.
I want a paternity test.
Tell him that amnios are dangerous this early on in the pregnancy.
Are they?
Who cares? He doesn't know.
We'll do the paternity test.
Been waiting here for 6 hours. Am I the father or not?
No, but she also didn't cheat on you. Normally, sperm meets egg, DNA meets DNA, goes back to her place, cells divide. 9 months later, joy is bundled. That's normally. Abnormally, an egg could have 2 naturally occurring gene mutations that don't naturally occur together. A spontaneous calcium spike could prep the egg for fertilization without sperm, and a division mistake could let the egg split up without ever needing male DNA at all. Parthenogenesis, a baby without a daddy. In humans, it's only ever been theorized, it was never proved. Until now. Mommy, baby, your daughter has only maternal DNA. I personally checked this 5 times. In 7 months, you will have a virgin birth. Merry Christmas.